Hi. 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 Guys, I'm Celeste. I just started uploading a video. These are going to upload out of order because guess what? This one's probably going to be shorter. I still haven't gotten up to get a cup of water, but that was what I wanted to do. I already have one, but you're balancing on it, and I don't want to have two because then what? Then I have to wash both cups. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why would I do that? That's so crazy. Why would I do that to myself? That's so crazy. I would never do that to myself. Anyway, so I had the crazy dream about Taylor Swift. The skeleton, not her body. Not like that, no. Oh my gosh. No, so I had this dream where it was totally like not realistic at all, right? Like she was just distributing human bones across the entire planet during the Eras tour was the dream. Okay, that was the dream. I forgot to add in a couple of things. I forgot to add in most of her celebrity friends didn't even know that was part of the storyline of the dream, right? Like most of her celebrity friends didn't even know because she couldn't even tell her audience, and that was who she most wanted to tell, so she didn't really care if her like celebrity friends knew unless they were supposed to be the next person who starts doing it as well. Not replacing her, but like trained to also do it, essentially. On the private jet across the planet, you know? So, yeah. So in the dream, it was like fake streams were bought, so the numbers were real, but the people buying tickets were real. It was just they were incentivized to do it because essentially the idea was that she uses a crisis PR team 24/7 through the opposite angle, where it's actually considered to be a crisis that more people have to become a part of the fan base. Not like, oh, like, I don't know, what's a crisis PR team used for? Like somebody like bombed a doghouse or something and all the dogs died, like now we need to find out what to say to them, you know what I mean? I don't know, what do you use it for? So essentially it was that a crisis PR team is used through the opposite angle where it's like, oh my god, this is a crisis, you have to be a part of the situation, you have to like, and you have to bring your friends to the Eras tour or nobody's ever gonna like you. Like you have to like, you know, like it's weird, right? It's weird. That was like the idea, okay? So that was so yeah, like the idea was like, okay, like fake streams bought, like numbers typed in, like you have this many streams, whatever, just added to it, views, whatever, just added to it, okay? I don't know. So that was the idea, to basically none of the people going to the Eras tour could have really been paid actors because then we would know, obviously, but it was a dream. But I mean, like, even in the dream, the dream could have had loopholes. I don't know, guys. That was a loophole because obviously that wouldn't make sense. Like, if there were fake streams, there would be no people to show up. And there would be no people to show up. So, like, the logistics of it didn't really make sense, but it was still interesting. Okay. Still interesting. What else? There was something else. That was the main thing I wanted to say, but there was something else, I swear. Wasn't there? I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. Oh. The dream had some dark moments. I don't know how much I told you in the other video. That's uploading right now, so I don't know, check it out, watch both. It's so sad that it's uploading in 2 parts, but I already started uploading the other one, so there's nothing we can do. Wow, it's almost like everything wasn't like meant to be in that one. I don't know. So obviously in that line of work, in that business, there were a lot of disturbing parts of the dream, because in the dream she personally is the one who walks into, which again doesn't make sense, because how would the Infinite fans not just be standing outside recording on their phones, and it would be on TikTok? But, you know, essentially say there's like this, say she happens to be in Tokyo or New York or something, and there's this like penthouse and there's a billionaire that lives up there, and she has to be the exact, she would have to literally go in the elevator, like go all the way up, you know what I mean, like actually be the one to personally shake hands with that exact person, because essentially in the dream, like the distribution on the down low of the human skeleton from one person to another, it was not like okay, like the police are in on it. It wasn't giving that. It was like absolutely nobody is, unless they're personally already guilty of the highest level of it, or they're not like clued in with it, right? So it was like there's absolutely nobody who could have possibly ever been in on it unless they had infinite evidence that would have been like put on them, essentially, already. I mean, it wouldn't even have to be planted, but obviously that could be a thing, right? But like, you know what I'm saying? I think landed evidence would be like the most obvious way, but like, not just that, but it's like they wouldn't have to do that. I don't know. The dream was super strange. It was super creepy. I guess like the part that I found the most disturbing was sometimes my dreams have like weird quotes, or like I don't see what's going on, but I'm just like, my dream has like a subtitle or like weird quotes, and it was like, we don't even know how many times she's had like, it sounds disturbing, oh my gosh, weird dream, disturbing, horrible dream, I get it, not real, but like in the dream it was like, we don't even know how many times she had like a gun to her head over this, and then forced to like just go to work the next day, and like as if nobody knows kind of thing. It was like, that's so disturbing, but at least it was a detailed dream. I don't know, at least a lot of the logic was feasible, sort of, not really, but like not bad for a dream. It wasn't like, you know how sometimes in a dream it'll be like, I don't know, the tooth fairy will be there or something, you know, like Santa Claus will show up, you know what I mean? It wasn't like that, you know what I mean? I don't know, what are dreams like normally? Sometimes in dreams, like one person will turn into another person, and then you're confused, you're like, wait, which one are you? You know what I mean? But like that didn't happen, all the characters stayed themselves the whole time. So for a dream, this wasn't even like bad. I mean, the plot line was so horrifying, but characters staying to who they were, 10 out of 10. Storyline being very detailed, 10 out of 10. A lot of the loopholes figuring themselves out, 10 out of 10, except for like maybe how are there so many people that showed up to the show, if all of the streams are fake, or a lot of them, unless just wanting to feel like the main character or something is their incentive, or like wanting to be a part of something is the incentive. I don't know. That's like literally the rest of it. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye. Watch the other part because there's a lot more details in that one. Bye.